Creativity without strategy is something that we call art. And when creativity is combined with strategy, we call it as advertising. Advertising has become not just a way to attract people, it has evolved over years to become a medium to influence people.
I was 16 when I missed my first test 100. There were 7 guys around me trying to disturb my concentration and to get me out. And I needed that extra energy.
As always, Boost is the secret of my energy.
If you are a 90s kids like me, you would have grown up believing that Boost is the secret of Sachin Tendulkar's energy. Most of us know that advertisements are trying to deceive people to gain more consumers. But the more we repeatedly see the same advertisement, their ideas get deeply rooted in our brains. We know that it is not true, but we subconsciously believe it when we repeatedly see the same thing for years. Whenever we see Complan in the stores, our brain associates Complan with increased height or more growth. And whenever we see Boost in the stores, our brain associates Boost with Sachin Tendulkar or Virat Kohli. So basically what advertisement do is incorporating psychological elements like the use of emotion, persuasion and authority, memories and the use of attractive colors. And it is hardly surprising that a 45-second commercial by jewelry brand Tanishq have created much controversy throughout the country. From regular book burnings to film boycotts, people in India excel at outrage. But this time, what is different in Tanishq ad controversy is that people were offended not by intolerance but by tolerance. The ad that was trolled showed a Muslim mother-in-law celebrating her Hindu daughter-in-law's pregnancy with Hindu rituals. The reason why people were against this ad is not because their religious sentiments got hurt by this ad, but because they felt that the ad was trying to sell a myth. The ad was trying to persuade audience by putting the idea of ekatvam or oneness, while right-wing activists called it as normalizing love jihad. And there is a third side asking if brands need ideology. Through the 20th century, as advertising took upon itself the role of shaping the aspirations and desires of societies, its function expanded beyond the mere selling of products to selling a way of life. That's why Roland Barthes called advertising the supreme mythmaker of our age and ads the closest modern approximation to ancient myths. When Nike uses Serena Williams to relate the story of women in sports, it is not just selling sports shoes, it is selling the myth of women empowerment, the social condition that lets women play sports and buy sports shoes. By selling at this level, advertising defines social constructs such as modernity or success. Modern men load washing machines, modern men make tea for their wives, and successful women use food delivery apps. And through these definitions, advertising is able to construct new social customs, where men are not ridiculed for washing clothes, nor women for not cooking. The motive might be commercial, but advertising is constantly molding and reflecting society. Coming back to Tanishq ad controversy, reports say that only less than 3% of marriages in India are interreligious. And this figure is unlikely to change dramatically anytime soon. A majority of Indians will continue to marry within their own religion and community, just as a majority of women will continue doing their household chores. But by depicting an interreligious marriage, advertising creates a certain desirable myth. Not of a society where such a marriage is a norm, but one that accepts it when it happens. Cultural studies scholar Judith Williamson said, advertising has a function which I believe in many ways replaces that traditionally fulfilled by art and religion. It creates meaning. This meaning making is not optional to advertising, but is intrinsic to it. The Amul girl does not just innocently sell butter. She sells an image of the nation, reflected through sporting triumphs, national tragedies, election results, or even Rafael plane deals. As we consume, we subconsciously also seek such reflections that let us reimagine ourselves and the world we inhabit through the lens of this ad. Whether the Tanishq commercial or the Surf Excel ad last year that showed a Hindu girl protecting a Muslim boy from being splashed with holy colors, both propose a myth of harmonious coexistence, which could be self-fulfilling in the long run. These myths reflect not just who we are, but who we want to be. The trolls shut down these stories not because they are real, but they could become real in the future. It might no longer be able to eradicate trolls in this era, but we need to cling at least to these myths. If we let these be destroyed, we will foreclose the possibility of our cultural reinvention.